70% of divorces that happen over 40 are initiated by women. Okay, why is that? Now, I'm not trying to keep everybody married. I'm not trying to get everybody pregnant. I'm just asking people to think of their hormones. Well, as she loses these hormones, there are so many brain changes that are happening. And because she doesn't understand herself, she thinks it's your problem. She thinks it's her teenage kid's problems. She thinks it's her aging parents' problem. She thinks it's work's problem. She doesn't go, oh, okay, wait, I've got some neurochemical changes going on in my brain that I need to make sure that my lifestyle supports. And she doesn't, since that conversation isn't open, she turns on everybody else. For years, I had so many women that came into my clinic and they said, whatever you do, please help me stay out of my doctor's office. And I was like, why? Because they don't understand me. And when they don't understand me, all they do is give me an antidepressant. And I feel so lost in what I'm supposed to do to help my own brain health, help my own body health. And we start dishing out supplements and prescriptions when there's a lifestyle that women are working against.
Woo! That's so powerful there. Now, that's Dr. Mindy Pelz, P-E-L-Z. So if you got any smoke, send it to her. I'm just joking. You would think, guys, that was pretty straightforward. And I don't know how factual that is. I'm just going off her word. But take it for what it's worth. Look it up. Do what you need to do. The point is, she made it crystal clear what exactly is going on with the women at that age. And you see, this is very common. And I call it they get a battery in their back. You know, they get some initiative from their friends as well. You know, in Tia's case, he had Gabrielle Union, who's I think is the biggest Jezebel alive right now. You look at anybody she's connected to, you will see of just destruction. You'll see either homosexual men, transgender boys, divorces. That's all she associated with. Only reason her marriage is surviving because her man, y'all know about D-Way, I ain't gotta say that. But what this doctor is saying is actually scientific and biology that's leading to this. It's a chemical that's going on. And with that chemical, they're making these decisions. This is a feelings-based decision, so to speak. And we didn't need to know that in order to know that, because we see whenever a woman is leaving her relationship or leaving her marriage, she's not saying anything logical. She's not saying anything quantifiable. She's not saying anything factual. She's 100% leaning in on whatever she's feeling at that time. And by no means can it be her. By no means can it be what's going on within her. It's everyone else's fault. I've seen this play out in my own life. My mother, any type of explosive moment she had in her life, or whatever's going on with her individually, it will play out on everybody else. It's all our fault. I'm like, well, what we do? Because you crazy. Anyway, let's move on. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, this is 100% an internalized issue. And for any woman to externalize that and to put that out on her child, to put that out on her man, it's completely wrong. And you would think there would be no possible way this could be disputed or this could be debunked. You would think women would just take this information and stride to be like, hey, this is something good to know for my future or for my now. I got to make sure I don't fall into this category. No, you would be wrong. Let's take a look at a couple of things that they're saying under this post. The first one, this isn't hormones. It's that we stayed for years and we finally have our kids grown and can leave our terrible husbands. Maybe they're tired of carrying the mental load. Maybe, but maybe she's just freaking exhausted from doing everything for everybody with no reciprocation. Nope, we're tired. Nope, she had enough. Maybe it's not the hormones. Maybe because life is too short to be with the wrong person. She's tired of carrying the entire domestic load, usually on top of working, and just waited until the kids were older. I say this all the time and I get flack for it, but the proof is in the pudding. Women are the absolute most selfish creature on this earth, on planet Earth. God knew what he was doing when he created them. But it's since the exception of women, going back to Eve, there's never been a more selfish creature. When faced with facts, instead of accepting facts or accepting truth, they will rather justify, shift blame, which further proves the point of what this therapist says. If you're new to the channel, let me let you know that I'm 100% firmly for marriage. I believe marriage is one of God's greatest creations. I believe when done correctly and done his way, it can create a beautiful life for everyone involved. It can create a beautiful life for those individuals, which creates a nuclear family, which creates financial growth, which creates the best atmosphere to raise children. But the most important aspect of what I just said is when done correctly. We have to be wise in who we choose. And if we do make a mistake in choosing the wrong person, and you receive an awakening along the way that makes you want to live more of a righteous life and have a righteous marriage, it's 100% possible to get things on track. If you're a man listening to this, I ask you to submit to the Lord, submit to his ways, submit to his word. Lead by example. Whatever you're looking for your wife to do, lead her that way. Be the change that you want to see within your own household, within your own marriage. And once you see that, then she will start to follow, and she will see exactly what the expectations are. She'll see exactly what the standard is. But we can't live unrighteously and then ask our wives to live righteous. It don't work that way. And to any woman watching this, if you're a wife or you're looking to be a wife, I use this scenario and this example of Tia to show each and every one of us, especially the women, that following your feelings leads to bad results. Leading with your feelings, making decisions with your feelings alone leads to bad results, especially when there's a chemical inside of you that you have no control over. The reason marriage is so powerful is because it's established with the covenant. The only way that this is to end is through death. And that is God's reality of this thing. Of course, when men get involved, we make amendments to what the Lord has set for us. So yes, we introduce divorce. And let me just put the reminder out there that the one reason that the Lord or the Bible says it's okay to go down the divorce route is infidelity. There's no such thing as no-fault divorce, irreconcilable differences. That doesn't exist in the kingdom. So for all of us, whether that be a woman, whether that be a man, don't allow your feelings, don't allow your emotions to take you down a path that you will later regret. Thank you guys for joining me. Hope this message helps someone. Love you guys. Take care.
Let's go.